This is high school basketball on the Austin Peay Sports Network. Here, I'm Braden Frost, joined by me, my good man, Jerome Knight. It's an absolute electric crowd here. Jerome, what do you think about this game so far?
Man, I think the atmosphere is great, man. The student section, it's a big crowd. I'm just ready for a great game.
I'm ready for a great game indeed. We're going to talk a little bit about this game right here. Kirkwood coming into it, 17-5 is their record, 5-1 in the district. Their opponent, Rossview, 6-16 and 2-3 in district. So kind of opposite ends of the stick, but kind of close in district-wise. So how big of a game is it for Rossview to get a win here?
It'll be a great win, you know, especially going into district play at the end of the season. If they could pull off this win, it'll be a great upset. The last game, Kirkwood put off the win.
I was about to ask you that question. These teams have seen each other before. Obviously, we were at Rossview for that game. Tell me a little bit about this last matchup recap.
Well, this past January 17th, the Kirkwood Cobras defeated the Rossview Hawks. It was 56-51. Armani Smith, he had a great game, as always. For Rossview, Roland Morton had a great game as well. He had 21 points that game.
Well, we'll hit that. Let's hit the key players while we have the chance to do that. I'm glad you kind of mentioned that. We'll start with Rossview. You mentioned his name, Roland Morton, who played a big role in their last matchup. Tell me about it.
He had 21 points, as I said. He shot 43% from the field. I'm just looking to see that once again.
And then another guy for Kirkwood, Armani Smith. This guy's an absolute beast. Number 10, look for him to be all over the place. Tell me about him.
Well, like you said, he's going to be everywhere. He's going to make plays on both ends of the court. He averages 20 points per game. I'm just looking to see something great.
Now, we do have our good lady down there, Ashley Roberts. We're going to send it down to her and see what she has to say on this game.
Yes, guys, these Kirkwood Cobras have seen a lot of success this season due to their depth in the backcourt, despite them being a very young team. One of the key players to watch tonight, Armani Smith. He is a very versatile combo guard who thrives in transition. He's able to create looks from the mid-range. Not only that, but he's able to create even better looks and opportunities for his teammates as well on the offensive end. Head coach John Stigall says in their last matchup against these Rossview Hawks, he feels as though his team played a little bit soft in that second half. So tonight's going to be an extremely good matchup for both the Kirkwood Cobras and as well as the Rossview Hawks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Ashley. And indeed, it is going to be a big game here, district matchup. And I tell you what, Jerome, this is my first time in the Cobras High School, and I am very excited to see. This is something I've never seen before. They turn the lights off in this place, and they get excited. So let's take a look right here. I want to take a look at this and just take in the atmosphere here at the Cobra High School.
Yes.
So I'm going to run you a little bit through the starting lineup here. Number 22, Chance Austin, he's going to be starting tonight. Number 4, Josh Baston, he'll be starting tonight. Number 10, obviously our guy, Armani Smith, he'll be starting. Number 24, Aaron Hines. I believe that is your starting 5 lineup. We'll take a look at the Rossview starting 5 lineup as well. Their main guy, Jair Rose. Number 3, he'll be starting. Number 13, Roland Morton. Look for him to be big here tonight. Number 24, Chris Johnson. He's a shooting guard, senior. He was pretty big in the last matchup against Northeast. You got Max Idzi. He'll be here. Number 33. And then finally, running off with the center position, number 50, Logan Pekelko. So those guys, obviously you're starting 5. You'll hear me say them a couple more often here. Jerome, we talked about Roland. How big of a key is he going to be here in this game, trying to go for another big 20-point?
Well, we're hoping he does the same thing here for Rossview. You know, he had 21 points last game, shot 43% from the field. If he has a big game, then this game will be close. But it's really going to come down to Jair Rose. Their last matchup, he shot 4 for 16, a total in 25% from the field. And you know he's their go-to guy, so he has to get going.
Absolutely here. We get ready for tip-off here at Kirkwood High School. Rossview versus the Cobras. Your Cobras will win the tip-off, and they are on their way here. They're going to look to get excited going up in this matchup. Flaherty, he's going to pass over to getting their ball to number 12. That's Garing. There's Armani. Cobras right now swinging the ball on the perimeter. Quick pass, three-pointer. That was from Clardy. That one's off the mark.
I like that first shot. I like that first possession from Kirkwood there.
That's Johnson. Johnson working on his man. There's to Pakelko. Now Morton on the left wing. Good crossover. Trying to look for something down the left side. Finds Jair. Deep three. Bang! And Jair rose quickly off the go.
That's a great first possession for Rossview. If he gets going and he continues, it's going to be a long night.
Now our Marnie Smith, obviously our highlight player, I believe, Mr. Tennessee. This guy's, he's got to get him going quickly.
Yes, he is a Mr. Basketball candidate for this year.
Now inside. Good find right there to the extra man. Looking for the dunk. Blocked by Jair, I believe. Pull up, Smith. That's good.
That's a great shot. That's a great shot to settle the crowd, settle the team down by Armani Smith.
And now Jair, he's going to work down the right side. Roland Morton, got to get him involved going here. Early, good pick and roll. Trying to look for the extra pair. Good job by Smith. He's down, transition bucket, hop step, inside right lane, and it's good. What a finish from Smith.
That is nice by Armani Smith. You know, like I said, he's going to be on both ends of the court. If he continues that, then it's going to be a long night for Rossview. They gotta find a way to.
Now, Rose is one guy, I want to say this, Rose is one guy who we highlighted against Northeast, but we didn't highlight tonight. He's a guy, I believe, he's averaging 17.5 a game. So one of your guys you want to get going early and often, but one thing he loves to do is pull that three-pointer. As we've seen earlier, he hit the deep three to start off this game.
He definitely loves to take that three ball.
As Roland Morton, he answers with his own three as well here, 6-4 to start off this game hot for Rossview. Now Smith. They're going to draw this play. Now, we've seen this a lot as far as the JV games, the girls' games. Kirkwood, they have no sense of urgency. They take their time on every play. They love to set it up. And as that does, that almost cost them a turnover there. Johnson trying to get on that one. Armani Smith will lose the ball, and Rossview will get a turnover, the first one of the night. Now Rose looking down the right side, looking layup, finding outside to Johnson. Johnson pull up three. No good, off the rebound. Good job by Logan. Pakelko gets it and one off the offensive rebound. How about that, Knight?
Honestly, I like the way Rossview is playing right now. Like you said, Pakelko, he's averaging 7 rebounds per game. You know, he's playing his role. He's living up to it well.
He is living up to it indeed. Now, one thing that I believe it was the Rossview coach, he mentioned, it was the Kirkwood coach. He mentioned that they played soft in their last matchup. Hit on that a little bit.
He definitely mentioned that. He said he felt like his team played soft against Rossview last game on the 17th. He felt like they eased off the brake, you know. They eased off the gas. And he wants them to continue. If they do go up, he wants them to continue to keep going and go on the pedal.
All right, now Kirkwood here trying to look inside. That shot way off the mark. Rebounded there by Pakelko, and he'll hand it to his man, Jair Rose. Jair now working on his man. Good sidestep. Three ball. That one does not connect. Smith now, he'll pick that one up. He'll find his man Clardy down. Clardy in, trying to get the charge there, I think Morton was. Could not fight through the contact there on the layup. Those are the ones you want to have.
Those definitely are the possessions you need. Like, if it's a close game, you're gonna look back on that possession right there.
And I apologize. That was Bryce Garnett on the layup right there, number 2. So we will see what Kirkwood will draw up here. They are on the baseline, and actually the ref is going to give them the charge, I believe.
I definitely feel like that's the right call. I was waiting for it to come. I didn't know what it was about, but I definitely was waiting for it. I feel like that's the right call by the ref.
Well, good job indeed there. I mean, we always have different opinions on what the ref calls, so they'll call a charge on that one. How about this full court trap right here from Kirkwood Austin, and it's passed to Max. Max, he's going to get a jump ball. We're going to get a jump ball here. That's quick. That's a quick full court press here from Kirkwood trying to make a statement.
It definitely is. If they continue that, well, Rossview, they broke it with ease. So, you know, hopefully they have hit it with a harder press or, you know, find a way to just stop it.
Now, I want to hit on this. The last district matchup here for Rossview, they played against Northeast. And one thing I got to call that game, they struggled against the press. That's actually when Northeast was actually to bring that game back. They were up 10 points in the fourth quarter. Northeast brought out a press and it just seemed like they were able to bring back the game. So maybe something Kirkwood maybe in the film room take over here, as now Kirkwood driving down, and a quick foul there on Austin.
Actually, he got called there for a carry. I feel like that was the right call by the ref. He definitely did carry it a little bit.
Maybe a little over his head there. And how about the student section here tonight? I mean, Rossview has kind of flooded the gates. These two schools not very far apart. Jair is going to get lucky with that one. That ball will go off the foot of Garnett.
Yeah, that definitely should have been a turnover. But like you said, man, this student section from Rossview, this is a away game, man.
This is an away game, but they're not too far away. So Jair Rose and Morton will try and break this half-court press. They will do so. Trying to look for their big man down inside. That's Perry. Perry now. That's Russell with the ball. Finds Morton. Morton for three. Morton off the board. Perry tries to get the rebound. Good job by Russell to get the extra hustle. Jair saves it. Good job by Jair. Back to Logan. Logan inside. How about the block? But Logan gets the ball back, goes right back up. Good second effort, though, from Bryce Garnett. But just a good job by Logan staying with the ball.
Yes, definitely. You know, those second chance points, that extra effort is definitely what Rossview needs if they're going to pull off this win here. Honestly, I feel like Rossview guards are kind of being iffy and careless with the ball right now. They definitely could tighten up the handle. Definitely
tighten up indeed, and maybe they need a little bit more support too. This full court press is really forcing them. They only got two guys down there they're trying to find. How about this replay right here? That's Roland Morton. He's got the ball. Looks to the outside, and how about that three from Jair?
Man, he pulled it from deep, man. You know, if he continues to take that shot.
That was Smith right there in the other bucket as well. So maybe a little video package, but like you were saying, that was a big pull up deep. That's a good tone setter. Good tone setter to get going.
Definitely.
So 3 minutes and 25 left to go here in this first period. The score for Kirkwood, 11 Rossview. So Rossview trying to make a statement here in a big district matchup. Now number 5, that is Lincoln Schwass. He's checked in the game, so got to keep an eye on. As Barrett tries to drive, he'll lose the handle there. Picked up by Logan. Out to Jair. He'll slow it down as well. Kind of lost his handles. Good defense from Kirkwood. Ball is in the hand of Johnson. Now Johnson driving inside. Tries to take his extra man. Won't go. Rebounded by Smith, and he'll slow it down.
Yeah, man. The second chance points, like I said, those are needed by Rossview if they want to stay in this game. Armani Smith with a 3. Off.
Armani Smith with the 3. That one was off. Good rebound there by Chris Johnson. He'll get the ball, and now the hands is in Morton. Morton going to pass to Rose here. Rose got to get him going. Screen from Johnson that brings the trap. Rose has nowhere to go. Unsure if that was tipped, and it wasn't, and I think it is Kirkwood's ball.
Like I said, man, I feel like Rose, he's been kind of careless with the ball. He needs to tighten it up. He needs to get going soon.
Aaron Hines, he'll inbound that one to Clardy. Montavious had a big role. He's having a big role so far here. He is their main point guard. This Kirkwood offense, they have a lot of guards in their roles. They love to switch them deep bench, if you really want to say, and so they're going to look to get their bench players going quickly here. Smith, top of the key, going to the right side, looking hop step, and one!
That's a nice take there. That's a nice take there from Smith. Great strong take. He's going to need to pick it up if Rossview wants to stay in this game. I mean, if Kirkwood wants to stay in this game, excuse me.
Armani Smith looking to make his impact known quickly here, as Logan Bakilko will come out the game. Max Idse will sub in for him. And free throws, obviously every coach loves to knock down their free throws here. We'll see if Armani can knock them down. He will. So we've seen this full court press already here early in this first period. We'll see how Rossview deals with it. Slowly struggling, passing back and forth between Morton and Jair. Now Jair, he's got the ball back. They've broken the press. Kirkwood in a man. Jair left side trying to go up, right hand lane, and that's a good tough finish from Jair Rose.
That is a good strong take. You know, he needs to get going. He's back on the defensive end.
Now Smith, he'll look on his man. Shot over Morton. That's good. He told him to step up.
That's a great way from Smith to answer right back. You know, if he gets going, it'll be ugly.
Now Jair, right side, pull up three. Off the mark, hit the back rim. Rebounded by Kirkwood. They're in the transition now. Little shaky move. Jair almost went. That was Clardy. Now Clardy, good move inside by number 5. That's his first time. That's Lincoln Schwash there. Good little hop step to the rim.
Yes, Schwash, a junior. He's coming off the bench, and he's making a statement right now.
He is indeed. Now to Max Idsky. Now he'll look back to Jair. Jair trying to get going right side. Pull-up jumper, heavily contested. Good defense there from Aaron Hines. Haven't called his number too much, but how about that?
That is great defense. I don't really like that shot attempt by Rose. I definitely feel like they could definitely get a better shot there.
Now I believe that was number 3. That was Clardy. That was Montavious Clardy. He'll drive to the basket on the right-hand side. He'll be fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. 24 seconds here in the first period of play. Score 13-11. 2 huge free throws to tie this ball game up.
I definitely feel like Clardy has been good, especially running that point guard role well so far this game.
Clardy has been huge, and we've already seen a good amount of subs from Kirkwood here. They get a new guy into the game. That's number 4, that's Josh Batson. So quickly, you know, getting that bench involved. Morton, I don't like picking up the dribble there. That's going to cost them. Good job by Kirkwood. Gets on the ball. Going to get a jump ball, and how about that right there? Good pickup from Aaron Hines.
Yes, this Kirkwood bench has been playing, bringing great energy, playing great defense. And Rossview guards, they just don't seem how to know to like beat the press. They just need to pick it up.
I'd look for your guy, Armani Smith here. He's the number 1 guy. They'll get it out to Schwash. Schwash, three-pointer, off the mark, rebounded by Max. He loses the ball. Smith, pull-up jumper, off the mark as well. 5 seconds, trying to look for somebody. Johnson's got it. Doesn't realize the time, got to pull the shot, and he doesn't. Morton will just run this clock off here, and the first quarter will come to an end. We're all tied up here at Kirkwood High School. We'll be right back here for more high school basketball on the Austin Peay Sport Network.
I wouldn't do that. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Welcome back here to the Austin Peay Sports Network. High school basketball here at Kirkwood High School. We're going to take a look at this replay. Jerome, run me through it.
You got Jair here with a great strong take. He needs to get going this second quarter here. You got Clardy here. He's been running the point guard role well. I think he goes here for the pass. And great strong take by Schwash here.
Great strong take indeed. This replay still going. That is not the replay, excuse me. Looked like the replay. We're back here. Chris Johnson, he has the ball past to Morton. Morton takes the 3. Tries to start off early like they did in the first quarter. Good rebound by Bakelko. Bakelko back to Morton. Morton looked like he got fouled. Didn't. Good offensive rebound by Max. 2 huge offensive rebounds to get 2 to go.
Like I said, those second chance points, man, that's what Rossview needs. If they could continue to get that, then Kirkwood just needs to grab the defensive rebounds and not let Rossview get these second chance points.
How about that block from Mags right there? Good job. He passes it down to Russell. Russell inside, looks for the charge. He'll get a good tough layup on the right side.
That was a great strong take, a great strong layup. I definitely feel like that charge could have been there if he got set in time, but it just wasn't there.
Trying to fake it, trying to get the refs to believe his side of the story. Now Clardy, he'll pass. Looking inside, good job by Logan. Gets his hand right there. They were looking for number 12. They were looking for Anthony Goring, excuse me. Now Morton, he'll find Johnson. Logan inside, good cut by Morton, right hand layup, a good floater. How about that cut from Roland Morton?
That was a great cut. Usually, sometimes you don't see that by guards, especially smaller guards, but he's there and he makes the layup. Great strong take.
Rossview bringing the pressure coming into the second quarter, 19-13, quickly putting Kirkwood on their heels, thinking how we're going to get involved. They're going to do that by quickly getting it to their man, number 12. There's Goring. Goring gets it going for him. He'll get the first 2 points for Kirkwood.
Goring, well, he's very tall, he's very lanky. If he continues to do that, well, he can get going.
Well, we were standing up here next to him earlier. This guy is huge. As Morton is getting it going again. Obviously had that big game last time, 21 points. He's on pace to get maybe more than that. Now back to Smith. Kirkwood now going to try and answer Morton's rally. Smith down inside, blocked by Max Idze. Idze playing very well on the defensive end. Now Johnson drives down the left side. Looking there, still man on man. Notice Smith is now on Morton. Maybe a defensive change here, try and slow him down. Morton gonna try and work him down the left side. Can't find anything. Johnson working his man, spin move inside, fadeaway jumper up the glass. How about Johnson?
That was a great shot by Johnson. Last week when we seen Johnson against Northeast, he played a big role, so maybe he could be that third guy to step up this game.
A big third guy indeed to step up. That's what we're gonna need. Big 3 here from Clardy. Clardy knocks it down.
That's a great shot by Clardy there.
Montavious Clardy gets that big 3 to go, 18-23. And this game is starting to feel like it's going to be a good one here coming down to the wire. As Morton working, he's going to find his man Russell. Preston Russell. He's 6 foot trying to get inside. Pokelko at the top of the key. Trying to find his options, looking for Russell. Great job by Schwartz to get in there, but he will give a foul, maybe a reaching foul.
Yeah, definitely. I don't like that by Logan, but just being careless, once again, careless with the ball.
All right, we're gonna go to a replay right here. Looks like they were trying to get the foul. Just unable to come up with it. How about the ref missing Jair right there on the low? All right, so here we go. Russell now trying to work his man Clardy. Can't seem to shake him. He'll go down the left side. How about this man defense from Kirkwood? Now Jair trying to take his swing at it. Pump fake there from Russell. Pull-up jumper at the elbow and a nice contested pull-up.
That's a great shot there by Russell. Coming off the bench, maybe he could be that guy to step up.
And a big 3-pointer from number 4, Josh Badson. Badson there in the corner just kind of left his man, and Rossview was kind of slacking on defense when they were playing against Northeast. I don't know if it was kind of you're playing a lesser opponent type of deal. We could say the same for Kirkwood here, but they definitely tightened it up from last time as Clardy goes inside looking for somebody, nobody home, and they will reset. Driving, looking, there was the pull-up there. That was from Garnett. Now Garnett, and a travel on Montavious Clardy. A key mistake.
Yes, definitely a key mistake. Those are the plays that you don't want to give away, the possession you don't want to give away. And, those are you had a second chance board there. You just don't want to get that away, and you need that point there.
Now we'll see if Rossview can break this full court press, and how about that? Jair Rose not able to shake up Aaron Hines. Aaron Hines been huge, and this ball still stays with Rossview, but that length is coming into play here in this full court press.
Definitely. I feel like Rossview could get some actions going to maybe break this press.
Maybe some off-ball screens. Here comes Evan Deal. He played pretty well in the JV game earlier here today, knocked down a couple crucial threes. So he's one of those spot-up shooter type of guys. He's an off-ball mover. Here is, you'll find him quickly there. Maybe looked like a travel, and he kind of forces a jump shot right there.
Maybe less the nerves kicking in for him, kind of young guy. But yeah, that definitely was a travel. Just the rest missed the call.
Big game indeed, and Armani Smith, that ball goes off his left foot. So another turnover here for Kirkwood, and Jair Rose shaking his man, step back 3, and bang! Jair Rose starting off hot from the three-pointer.
Yeah, he coming in second quarter. Maybe he could get going this quarter.
He needs to get going. Jair Rose, 28-21, 2 minutes and 40 seconds remain. Now Kirkwood gonna try and set it up. Ref seems to call something. We will see. It's gonna be Kirkwood's ball. Here we go, Jerome. We're gonna look at a replay. Tell me about this.
Man, Jair ISO, he gets a great shot, great look, and those are his type of shots. He knocks it down with ease.
Nice moves right there from Jair Rose. How about Baston? He's at the top of the key. He'll work on Jair. He'll try and get to the right side. He'll find his man at the elbow. Pull-up jumper. That was Austin. Inside, fight for it, and one.
That's a great board and great go back up by Hines there.
And one by Aaron Hines. Let's take a look at that replay.
Great strong take. He went right back up with it. That's what coach loves to see.
We love to see the offensive rebounds. Indeed, Aaron Hines has a big role. We've obviously talked about defensively. He's been in the passing lanes, and that's huge right there to get in there. And he knocks the free throw down. So this score is now 24-28.
Kirkwood back on with the press here.
They've stayed in this press. That is one thing that they have. It's a man press. That's all it is. They are taking their best three guys. We'll see if Rossview can get out of here. They only got 8 seconds, so running out of time.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Ooh, barely got it in time. I think we should have maybe got a clock on that. Luckily, this is only high school basketball, so you're only leaving it to the ref. Jair down inside, trying to look for something, blocked by Smith.
That's a great block by Smith there.
Smith driving right side, finds outside Baston. He's already got one. Can he get two? That one won't go. Rebounded by Smith. Inside, pump fake, going up with it, looking for an and one. Still can't get it. Rebounded by Austin. Austin puts it in, and how about that for Austin on the offensive rebound?
Yeah, the senior Austin, those second chance points, like I said, those are crucial and those are needed.
Johnson, he'll work down the baseline. Hop stepping into the inside. How about the right hand finish? Contested. That was tough.
Yeah, that was indeed. I like that finesse with that, man.
There was some finesse behind that. Johnson having a big game here, and Rossview, I tell you what, they've shocked this Kirkwood crowd. The student section is here. You just haven't heard them. Now a three there. That was from Garnett. That one's off the mark. Johnson will get the rebound. He'll bring it up down the right side. 1 minute remains in the second quarter. Johnson looking for Jair, can't find him. Maybe an extra pass, was looking for Russell. He was open. Jair goes inside. Excuse me, that was Morton out there. Morton was in the wing. Now the ball's back in Johnson. One-on-one isolation right now with Smith. Swings it to Morton. Morton on Baston. This is a matchup you want to see here. Morton left side, gets by his man. Pull-up jumper, foul. Draws the foul. Great job by Morton. Gets to a spot and gets to the free throw line.
I was definitely going to say there, Morton, he kind of had the mismatch there. And like I said, Morton, he had the mismatch there, and he had to exploit it. He gets the draw, and he gets the foul.
Good job indeed. So he'll try and knock down these free throws to extend this lead. There's a 5-point lead right there, 31-26, and Kirkwood only with 31 seconds. One thing we haven't seen is no timeouts. No timeouts used by both coaches. Oh, actually, excuse me, I believe there was one timeout called by Kirkwood at the beginning of the game, but other than that, nothing called.
Yeah, I guess coaches just want to see what they talked about and want to see it executed.
More in the mind of the players. Here we go. This is where Kirkwood loves to save for this last shot, but Rossview's not going to give it to him as they kind of half-court press him out of it. As now they'll play off Rossview in a 2-3 zone. This is key for shooters. Definitely. So this is when your guy Smith is going to go to work.
Definitely. Right here, you want to see them get to the middle, kind of break that zone there, and like you said, hit your shooters.
Here we go. Marley. Pull-up jumper, looking for a three, no good, air ball, and that will mark the end of the second quarter. The score is 32-26. How about Rossview coming into Kirkwood?
Rossview coming in here strong in the away game. They're going, even though they took a loss in the first matchup, they're coming out here and right now they're shocking Kirkwood and Kirkwood's crowd.
That is for sure. Clardy on that last shot, I mean, not the greatest play design. I think they could have probably looking for something a little bit better. But, what you got to go is what you got to go with. All right, so here at Austin Peay, we are high school live. We're going to be right back after break here on the Austin Peay Sports Network.
I'm from Clarksville, Tennessee.
Fort Knox, Kentucky.
Jackson, Tennessee.
Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
St. Louis, Missouri.
From Gaffney, South Carolina. Seattle, Washington.
Jeremy, Haiti.
I'm from Três Pontas, Brazil.
Chicago, Illinois.
Hawaii.
Phoenix, Arizona. Brazelton, Georgia.
From Modesto, California. I want to be a neonatal nurse.
An athletic trainer and accountant.
Playing the NFL.
Interior designer. Physical therapist.
Law enforcement officer.
Ultrasound technician.
Social worker.
Physician. Politician.
Psychologist.
CPA.
A social worker.
Nurse practitioner.
Physical therapist.
Restaurant owner.
A politician. Starting my own business.
Veterinary.
Elementary school teacher.
The NBA player.
Cardiovascular surgeon.
Anesthesiologist.
Businesswoman in Nashville.
Social worker in Miami, Florida.
Politician in Washington, D.C.
Colorado.
Orlando, Florida. Houston, Texas.
In Chattanooga.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Seattle, Washington.
Nashville, Tennessee. San Diego, California.
Nashville, Tennessee.
New York City, New York.
San Diego, California.
Atlanta, Georgia. Nashville.
Los Angeles, California.
New York, New York.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Orlando, Florida.
Los Angeles, California.
Baltimore, Maryland. Clarksville, Tennessee.
Carolina Beach, Carolina. Philadelphia.
St. Louis, Missouri.
Clarksville, Tennessee.
You want change. You want a community that supports you. You want the knowledge it takes to make a difference in this world. It's time to be more. It's time to be better. It's time to grow. The world you want to see starts with you. The life you want begins at Austin Peay State University. Learn more at apsu.edu.
Alrighty, guys, here I am, and I am back with the amazing, the wonderful Dr. Barron. Dr. Barron, it is the Department of Communication night here at Kirkwood High School today. So let me know, what does that mean to you, and also what does it mean for the Department of Communication at Austin Peay State University?
Sure. So this is a really great opportunity for us to highlight our partnerships with local high schools here in the Clarksville community. It's also a great opportunity for us to bring our students out, get them some hands-on experience. We are a department that learns by doing, and this is a chance for us all to learn, and we are doing things here tonight. It is pandemonium here in Kirkwood. This has been a great game, and I think that, we're all just kind of on the seat of our pants like everyone else, trying to figure out how this night's going to go, and it's been great so far.
Yes, sir. So lastly, if I am a student here and I am wanting to come to Austin Peay State University and major in communications, tell me why Austin Peay State University is the best school to come to if you are wanting to pursue that field.
Well, this is the reason right here. I mean, we have students on the call, we have students on camera, we have students, behind the scenes out in the truck out there. It is students all the way down, and so that is something that makes us unique. It's hands-on experience from the day you walk into our classroom, from the day you get into our program. We're going to help you build your portfolio and graduate, ready to enter the workforce and be a force to be reckoned with out in your career.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Dr. Barron. No problem. Back to you guys.
Thank you indeed. I actually want to take this chance. We are students here, Jerome. I'm a student. I'm a freshman, and I am on the call here. Let's take a look at these highlights of the first half. Jerome, run me through them.
Here you got Jair Rose. He makes a great pass to Johnson. Johnson knocks it down. Johnson, he doesn't knock it down. Logan with the putback there. Got a foul there.
Bryce Garnett going up for the foul. How about the save from Russell, the pass to Jair? This was that sequence right here. Good find from Logan. Logan going inside. Gets that kind of rebound that was tipped.
You got Smith there with a great take there. You got Jair here with the ISO. He had a calm half. He got a good layup there. Hopefully he gets going in the second half. You got Clardy there. He doesn't get a good shot. He passes off to Swaz, and Swaz gets a great strong layup there.
Yeah, Swaz had that nice layup. That was a good job right there, Max. That was off of the crazy inbounds that were going on. There's Russell's nice put up. Morton, I think we're gonna highlight him a little bit here. He had a great first half.
He definitely did. We're looking for him to have a even greater second half. You got Johnson there with the fadeaway. That was a great shot there. You got Clardy there knocking down the 3 ball. Hopefully he has a greater second half. You got Basson there knocking down the 3.
Yeah, a lot of tough buckets, I would say, Jerome. Just a lot of them indeed. And, you know, we'll watch here, Gyros. I think this might be the ISO. I love this move here. Crossover, step back, right side, and that was an absolute beautiful 3.
Yeah, it definitely was. You know, he's working that ISO. You got Smith there. Great strong layup. He could have got the foul there, but he didn't. Second chance points by Austin there. You got Johnson with the layup there, right there.
So the key is that we've seen a lot of tough buckets. We've seen a lot of different interesting things. But we got a guy joining us up here. My good man, Nick. Nick, tell the people who you are and tell you where you're from. Tell me a little bit about what you do here at the Cobra High School. Well, I agree with you on that one, and I think you know this team, you know their ins and outs, you know their strengths and all that, and so you know everybody on this team. You've caught them obviously all year long, and so you were just talking about the strength, and we could talk about the turnovers. I've seen a lot of just maybe miscues. I don't know. Do you think they're maybe just playing down to their opponent because they are 17-5, so obviously they have the record to show that they are the best team or should be the best team in districts? You know, I'm actually glad you mentioned that. Kirkwood, obviously one of the newest schools here in the Montgomery County school system. You made your shift, obviously, here. This is y'all's second year, I believe, as a high school. So this new fresh rivalry, what does this mean to y'all?
Yeah, so it's been really big here. It started last year, being competitive with Rossview winning both basketball games and football games. This year, Kirkwood wins the football one.
That is true. We are back indeed. A quick foul there. That will be on Anthony Garning. He will, hopefully he's okay. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. But like you said, obviously, he will go to the line. We will see. Yes, he will. But you said, obviously, new school, new rivalry. Obviously, this is all new to you. And you said Rossview's actually picked up the last 2. That's actually kind of how it goes a little bit around here in the Montgomery County school system. Rossview's normally well known for winning a lot. But at the end of the day, this Cobra team, lots of highlights, lots of bright futures to go through. They're in a great spot in the community here to get the players that they need. Looks like he's shooting some tech. I want to know who was that on. Hopefully we might be able to get to find that out.
I think it was on Logan.
Logan Pakelko. So that'll be the first tech. We actually seen a tech earlier in the JV game. Somewhere you don't see a tech at. I'm glad you mentioned that Rossview team last year in 2024 as Marlin will take a 3. That one's off. Yeah, Garnett, he's obviously got to get it going. So here we go. Johnson, he's had a big game here today. I mean, he's had some tough finishes. We'll see how he gets going. And then our guy, Roland Morton, he was our highlight player of the night. Obviously coming off that big 21-point performance last time in the meeting. Tries to go for a quick crossover, working on his guy. Logan, plenty of space. Obviously not going to shoot it there. It's probably not his role. Now finding Jair. Jair back to Logan. That's more of a pull-up jumper for him. Looks inside, and great hands there from Hines. Excuse me, not Hines. That was Garning, and down the line here. Smith looked like he got fouled, and he will. Was a lot of contact indeed. Jerome, tell me what you've seen there as well.
I mean, I feel like Logan could have got that pull-up jumper there, but that was a foul there. It's nothing really to argue with the ref.
Armani Smith now, he's at the line. He'll take a shot. That's his first free throw missed of the night. Free throw is going to be crucial here in such a tough game, and that's one thing I know as far as coaches they harp on, especially at the end of the game, and you're looking and you're like, well, we lost by 4 tonight, gentlemen, but we went 6 for 16 at the free throw line. We would have won by so much more, as he'll knock the second one down. Morton, they're going to try and break this full court press. Tell me a little bit, Nick, do you see a lot of this full court press here from the Kirkwood Cobras? I like that. All right, so Johnson, he'll try and work on this man. Heads over to Morton. Morton trying to get to the baseline. He will. Has 2 extra men. Brings Smith, and he makes a tough finish over Armani Smith.
That was a great strong take there. I feel like we'll see a lot of Morton get going in the second half. He had a great big first half, so hopefully he continues it up.
All right, now Garnett with the ball. He'll drive inside. Pass out to Clardy. Clardy swinging it. Shot by Garnett again. Another 3. He's off the mark. He's having a tough night shooting.
He definitely is. I feel like some of those shots, they are great looks, but, you know, sometimes you just want to see one go in.
Now Morton, he will try and look down the left side. Still has the ball, trying to work Garnett off. Hand over to Jair Rose. He's had some big threes this game. Nice shake-up moves. Good ISO player. He'll get the ISO. Trying to go down the right side. Fadeaway jumper off the glass. No good. Logan gets the rebound. Over and back foul. Good pickup right there from Nick. As now Clardy will bring the ball down for Cobras, so they need to get in it. They need to get at it here in the third quarter. Third quarter, actually, believe it or not, is where a lot of ball games are won. So if they can bring this game back or maybe take the lead, that's something they need to do. Finding outside to Smith, need to get him going. He's had somewhat of a quiet night.
That was a foul there on Logan. He's starting to get into foul trouble here. I think he's about to get subbed out.
Looking for Anthony. Yeah, Pakelko just, it's tough to get one of those guys in foul trouble. And I think another thing is you don't really got the size. I look down and I look at number 12, Anthony Garing. That is a big boy right there. He's lengthy, he's tall, and with Pakelko out of the game, maybe look for, you know, him to become a bigger threat.
Yes.
No big lineup right now, so Ross is playing a little bit of small ball here.
The small ball hasn't been bad, though, because Morton has been one of the main guys. They've had a lot of threes. It's really become their big 3 there. It's Jair Rose, Morton, and Chris Johnson, who's been really all the scoring today. So Jair Rose, he'll inbound. Maybe talking over the officials right here. They're talking to their scorekeepers down there, trying to make sure this is correct on the fouls. While we have this time, let's I actually want to ask you a couple questions, Nick. This is not, you've shadowed for Austin Peay Sports Network. I believe you were with me on the call at a football game. It was Southern Utah, actually. I can bring that up. Are you looking forward to coming to APSU? That's what we love to hear. Jair gonna great find, rolling, no good. That was a very good find, but Morton just unable. It was a little high ball. Now Smith, he'll look left side. Good move from Hines. Hines can't seem to finish though, and a foul is called. Hines getting maybe a push in the back, I believe. So here comes again this full court press. We'll see how they break it down. They get this one into Russell. Russell, who's not really their primary ball handler. He does get him across the court though. And now it's straight man-to-man here for Kirkwood.
He gets called.
And that's, I believe, a moving screen, I think is what it was called on Jair Rose right there. And Jerome, moving screen. Big, maybe a shift of momentum here. This is what Kirkwood needs, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that's the momentum they need, momentum shift. Maybe if they could get a bucket here, the momentum will change, and Kirkwood will start picking up.
We haven't seen too much action as far as this third quarter has gone. It's been slightly, I would say, less scoring half, more defensive half, a little bit more fouls called for sure. As we'll see, Luke trying to get inside, and another foul card, and he'll get the charge. Russell will have that one, and we'll give it back to Rossview.
That's a great charge there by Russell. He gets outside of the restricted area and takes that charge.
Now no, you're good. Lincoln Schwaz has been quiet. He did have that nice move earlier, and almost a little shake there. Now Lincoln driving inside. Nice, tough layup there on Jair under the basket.
Just as you mentioned it, he gets going there.
Now Morton. They get it to Johnson. Johnson's had some pretty tough buckets here. And the lights are going dim. Something definitely not on purpose here. See these new schools, man. Y'all, we were talking about it earlier. The camera didn't get to highlight it, but you guys have this very cool light entrance for your starters. That was pretty awesome to see. Don't get to see that anywhere else here in Montgomery County. So Jair now he's gonna work on Smith. This is a matchup I've been waiting to see all night. Smith tried to shake him, gonna give the ball to Russell. Russell still trying to work Lincoln. Can't do it. Morton now down the right side. Tough layup inside. Almost got that one to go. Good defense from Baston.
I definitely feel like that could have been a foul there, but you know the refs are letting him play.
Family connection. This game is all tied up. 34-34 here. We're at a timeout. I want to take this time. Jerome, me and you talked about this. We never get the chance to hit on it. It is our positives and negatives for the game. Jerome, tell me what you got.
Yes, definitely. Kirkwood positives. Armani Smith is the name. He's the go-to guy, just as he hit a three there. And the negatives, staying out of foul trouble. But they have been great at the catch and shoot, which was a negative for them. They've been knocking down a lot of threes.
We'll take a look at the fouls actually on the scoreboard right now. Team fouls they're doing not a bad job. Obviously, Rossview has 5 team fouls. Most of them have come from Logan Pococo, and I think it's hurting them a little bit as much as they don't want to say. Maybe a defensive lack, because when you bring out such a big guy like that, it hurts, to have that interior force. So 5 team fouls for them, 4 team fouls for Kirkwood. Not bad, Nick, huh? Better than as it is, or? All right, so the rest of the third quarter action here still to go, 2 minutes and 30. Rolling, nice handles, trying to get out of there. Good defense from Garnett, though, as Johnson, he'll work with Smith on him. Gets to the right side. We've seen these tough layups already. Goes up with it. That one will fall, and a teardrop from Chris Johnson. Now Lincoln Schwass, he'll find. Looking inside, looking for Lincoln again. He got it still. Find outside to Baston. Baston fire. That one's off the mark. Rebounded by Smith. A grown man rebound over Morton. Smith pull-up jumper. That one's no good. Rebounded. That was by Austin. Austin pull-up. That one's no good. And they'll go outside to Russell. Russell now working on Lincoln. Driving left side. Lost the ball. And that's still Rossview's ball. They're going to say was out. I believe on Chance Austin.
That's a great way for Garnett to get his hand in there. You know, stop that momentum play.
Was it Garnett that got his hand in there?
Yes, number 2.
Okay, Garnett gets in there, makes the hand stop. Oh, Jair Rose maybe shaking back on Baston from earlier. Drives to the rack. He'll get a foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Jair here needs to make these 2 big ones to extend this lead to maybe a 2-score ball game. First free throw will be good.
Rose almost took Baston dancing there.
He did almost take Baston dancing. Actually, earlier, Baston actually kind of took Rose a little bit. That was actually on the highlight. So big extra free throw coming in. 2 guys that checked into the game. Aaron Hines at number 3. Montavious Clardy. 2 key role players in this offense. Clardy gonna find Smith. Smith on Morton. He'll find Hines. Or sorry, excuse me, Goring. I keep getting his name wrong. I apologize, Goring. Smith now working left side. Had a nice spin move. There was a foul called on Russell. Good, I was gonna just say that there. Both teams are in the bonus, so every foul is gonna send them both to the free throw line. So gotta be smart here if you're both teams.
They have to play honest defense here.
Smith, first free throw, that one's good. Anthony Garning, he's gonna be key. Logan, actually, keep that in mind, Logan Picocco, he's back in the game after having that tech, and he's had a couple crucial fouls, so he's gotta be smart for sure with Garning on him. Johnson is going to bring it down the right side. Working on Schwaz and well, I think right now, the key on that is they're probably trying to get Lincoln off of their main guys like Morton, as they've actually done that pretty well here. Jair now working against Baston, gets to the right side, goes up for a layup, blocked by Batson. Great defense.
That's great defense there.
Now driving down, Smith pump faking, driving down the lane, finds his man all the way out. Great pass, Batson for 3, knocks it
Batson
down.
getting it done on both ends. Great defensive there, same damn 3 there.
And this play is going wild. Morton tries to answer with his own 3. Can't do it. Logan, offensive rebound, trying to go inside. Blocked by Garning. This matchup getting heated here. And I didn't even keep mind. The score has changed, 39-38. And we got a player down.
Morton down. I think he got fouled after that attempted 3 there. Or he maybe caught a cramp. Seems like a cramp there.
Well, this is a tough one to lose here. Obviously, we're just hoping it is a cramp. They do seem to be working on his leg, as right now we are showing the student section for Kirkwood. hopefully Morton's okay. He's had a big role in this offense tonight, and to lose a guy like this means somebody like Evan Dill is going to have to step up and be a big role player.
Definitely. Dill, in the JV game, he always connects. He always gets going, so maybe he could step up.
So Roland he will get up. He will walk off on his own power. That is a great sign to see. He's not going to his bench. He's going to get checked out by the athletic trainer. I believe it's still Rossview's ball. Yeah, and I keyed on it earlier. Evan Deal, he's checked in the game there for Morton. He's a three-point shooter, so maybe I like it. I like this kind of spread concept they got going on right here. Maybe a little off-ball screen from Logan. Get this ball quickly to Deal. Let him take a shot here with 3 seconds go. We'll see what they draw up here. Russell on the inbound. It's straight man from Kirkwood. Looking for Jair. Can't seem to get him. They find Jair. Pump fake. Gets the space. Shot off mark. Rogan goes back up. He won't have enough time. Off the offensive rebound. The score, 39-38. Kirkwood has taken the lead here in the third quarter. We'll be right back for more high school basketball action on the Austin Peay Sports Network.
Marty Smith here, he knocks down a three. That was a big shot. Great momentum shift there. You got Johnson, great strong take. He finished it, great strong take.
Indeed, I'm glad my guys picked up on the replay here. We are back for the final quarter of action at the Kirkwood High School. This matchup is just now getting into it. Rossview has had the lead for most of it here as they'll swing out to Russell. Russell, big time three. That one's good, and that's how you answer.
That is a big time shot, and that's a great find by Rose there.
All right, so a good time bucket right there. I believe that was Gorning. Gorning, and he got the bucket right there for Kirkwood. So it's all tied up, 41-41 here. Gentlemen, we're going to have to settle in because this game is going to get interesting here. Jair Rose inside. Great extra pass to Logan, but the extra defense from Baston, I believe he'll get called for the foul. I think it was Basden.
And that's I feel like that's a great find by Rose there. He's stepping up, especially with Morton being out with injury.
First free throw. These free throws going to come down to it. Logan will miss. He'll have one more. Logan's second shot. That one's good. Almost an offensive rebound there from Johnson.
Those are definitely ones you need to knock down. Those are crucial, especially with the game winding down.
Now, Smith matchup with Jair, gets the screen off ball, plenty of space. Don't give him that much. That ball barely gets out of there. Looking for Lincoln. Lincoln crashing down, can't go. Rebounded by Logan, and they're going to get a jump ball.
Oh, getting negative.
Him and well, they're fighting for the ball. I mean, each team wants to win really bad. I think the student section doing a good job of hyping it up a little bit more than maybe what it was.
And here it is again. feisty.
And that's key. Hines got the ball back for him, so huge, good job right there by Hines. And now, how about, I'll tell you what, Clardy had plenty of space to pull that one. I'm surprised he didn't. Now they'll reset. Smith at the top of the key. He has Johnson to work on. Jair thinks about double teaming him. Now to Clardy, out to Lincoln. Lincoln, the spot up shooter. That's your guy. And it wasn't even a bad closeout there from Johnson either. That really all broke down when Clardy went to the inside. How about a lost possession there from Johnson? Now Lincoln, he's hot. Nice hop step into the bucket. Great move.
Swad is definitely stepping up there.
Lincoln, huge job right there. He is just turning it up. Like you said, he comes off the bench, and he's somebody that gives life to this Kroger offense. And 46-41 is the score. Rossview needs to settle down. They've done such a great job all night of just kind of controlling the game at their pace. But right now, this Kirkwood offense is on fire.
Definitely, and now the momentum has shifted. You can hear that. You can hear the crowd. You can hear the atmosphere here in Kirkwood, and the Cobras are rolling. You have Morton back in. Hopefully he's all right. He's kind of mishandling the ball a little bit.
So Johnson, he'll handle it now. Obviously earlier shown on the replay, he was the one that lost the ball. He'll swing it over to Russell.
That's just a credit to Lincoln Shaw. As we talk about this
5-0 run. Lincoln Schwaz getting the ball in his hand. Clardy, plenty of space. I still don't understand. He's a guard. He's got the ability to shoot the ball. Smith gets inside. Nice behind the back. Pull-up jumper. That one's off the mark. Gets his own offensive rebound back up inside. Looking for the foul. Doesn't get the foul, but it's a nice put-up.
That definitely is a nice put-up. He's getting it done on both ends, defense and offense, and he grabs his own board and goes right back up. That's what you want to see out of a great star player like that.
And now we have another guy here limping. It is Chris Johnson for the Rossview Hawks. He seems to be okay. He's walking off with his own power. Maybe taking a second there. He's going to have to go to the athletic trainer. Another guy they were missing. They were missing Morton. He's actually checked back into the game. So he's a guy that's kept them up. They're down by 7. Need to find him quickly. Rose can do that right now. He's working with 11 points. He'll drive right side, light hand layup, and that is a tough finish on Lincoln Schwaz.
It definitely was a tough finish. You know, Rossview is definitely going to rely on his ISO game and his shot taking.
Armani Smith to the lane there. Tough layup. That one's go. Timeout called by Kirkwood. It's a 30-second timeout.
He definitely has. This second half has been very big for him. He was kind of calm in the first half, but he has definitely gotten going in the second half.
Armani Smith, we've talked a lot about him. We will probably end up still talking a lot about him since he just seems to be the highlight of this Kirkwood offense, and he's really brought them together here. They have a 7-point lead. 4 minutes and 36 seconds remain in this district matchup here, Rossview versus Kirkwood. Rossview looking to pull the upset.
Yeah, they definitely are, but they have to get going. Rose and Morton have to get going, their top 2 players.
Well, they got to settle down. I think they've really let this game get in their head. Everything's starting to shift. The pendulum's going the other way. And so they're going to need, I think what they need is a big-time 3. Just have somebody like Jair settle them down, settle this crowd down, and get them going.
Yeah, something to note. This is about the opposite of the last game. That was played at Rossview. Kirkwood took a
That's a costly turnover there. That's a good foul by Russell. You don't want to give up a layup like that. Easy points by Smith.
So we'll see what the call is. Smith did get the transition on the way. There is a foul. It is on. Smith will go to the line to shoot free throw. No, he won't. Yes, he will. It's a technical.
I feel like they called it because he didn't make a play on the ball. He just kind of wrapped them up, and I feel like it was intentional. Definitely.
It's not a bad one to foul. I think the thing that's going to come down to it, though, is you found one of the best guys on the Kirkwood offense. I mean, you don't want to send anybody besides Smith to the line. So. So now Kirkwood looks inside, finds, I think that's Hines. It is Hines looking for something. Couldn't get it to go, rebounded by Mags. Idzy. Jair now looking for Morton. Morton, he's definitely slowed down since that first half. He'll drive to the right side, pick up the ball, right hand layup. That's a good finish off the glass. Morton gets it going.
That's a great take by Morton there. They definitely needed to get a bucket there.
All right, so the pass to Hines. Aaron Hines will hold this, and this is time for Smith right here to go to work. Smith finding Clardy. Clardy wide open again. He's just playing, he's doing a good job of playing his role. Lincoln Schwass now will find Clardy, and this is something we've seen from Kirkwood. They will take their time. They're never in a rush. They set up the play. Clardy going to the right-hand side, finds Hines, trying to just take some time off the clock. No shot clock in high school.
Yes.
Smith inside, looking layup, no good, rebounded by Logan.
I was just about to say that, no shot clock, so they can take all the time they need, and also they're up, so it's nothing to rush. And that's a big shot there by Russell. Gets it in a three-point margin. Hopefully they get a stop and shift the momentum.
Two-score ball game is what we have on our hands right here. Down by 4. Inside looking for Goring. Goring going up, no good. Blocked by Logan. Goring gets his own offensive rebound.
What a guy, sophomore big, makes a big-time play to extend the lead to 6.
You know, I look at this. I'm glad you brought that up. I look at this lineup here. I'm actually going to take a look at their starters just to kind of give everybody a heads up on how young Kirkwood is. One of their main guys, we've seen Chance Austin. He's one of the only seniors. Then you got number 3. You got Clardy. He's a sophomore. You got Smith. He's a sophomore. Hines, sophomore. Goring, sophomore. Garnett, sophomore. I mean, this team is just so young. I mean, only 2 seniors, to ever see this lineup.
Yeah, a lot of youth on this Kirkwood team, something that has been needed, but a lot of talent as well. Guys like Anthony Gordon, big time talent. D1 size, and then Chance Austin, obviously. Guys like guys like Orlando Smith, they're going to be good for this Kirkwood unit for years to end. Kirkwood will have a lot of shots.
Yes, they definitely will have a lot of shots at the championship. They'll probably win a couple titles here.
And down the road, too, I mean, Rossview not struggling either with kind of how they're looking for year-wise. I mean, starter Jair Rose, he's only a junior. They will lose Roland Morton after this year. He is a senior, so that's a tough one.
Absolutely. That's something we can talk about earlier as well. A lot of Rossview guys were in that 2050 class. Unfortunately, the passing of the late Cam Ward in the movement on guys like Hank Meyer, guys like Jacob Edwards. This team is in a rebuilding stage, but they're looking to compete with Kirkwood.
Morton there drives down the right side, didn't get it to go. That foul is on Chance Austin, so Morton will go to the line to shoot 2. Morton, again, got to be the guy here to kind of ramp it up. He's got to knock down these 2 free throws.
He definitely does. These are very pivotal and very critical. He has to knock them down here.
Rossview's going to win this game down the stretch. All over the thing, maybe starting off
Morton's first free throw is good. As far as team fouls go, both teams are doing fine. No one's even close to the bonus with 2 minutes left, so hopefully they like to stay that way. Morton's second free throw. It's good.
Rossview bringing in Dale here. Hopefully he does a great job with 3 and D, knocking down big shots.
Now, kind of interesting play right there. Russell, he came out there to kind of trap or double team Smith early, and how about that is a good thing to highlight. Smith gonna take his time. They're just gonna try and take as much time off this clock right here. Rossview needs to be smart. They gotta keep in mind who can foul and who can't. Because if it comes down to one of your best players having to foul, but he's only got 4, like Roland, you do not want to foul that guy out here with only 1 minute 34 left to play.
Yes, you don't want to foul out, but you have a lot of fouls to give as well, so use them.
Exactly, a lot of fouls to give. Make this Kirkwood team shoot free throws, but the guy you don't want to foul is that guy right there, and Jair Rose is going to foul one of the best guys.
And Smith is going to go to the line, and he's going to knock him down.
Now Smith, he'll get this one over to Garnett. Garnett's the guy I would probably want to foul. Right here, Roland gonna play good defense. He'll foul him that time. And I think what we need to do here is, if you are Rossview, I say you're just putting 2 guys, you're double teaming up on Smith, and you're making them get the ball to somebody else besides him. They did a good job last time. We'll see if they do it again. Nope, they will get the ball to Smith. Don't foul him now, you'll send him to the line. Morton, he'll come over to help. Oh, lost the ball.
You definitely want to foul Garnett there. He hasn't really had a big night hitting shots, so you definitely want to foul him and make him go to the line. Yeah, I don't really like that call. He slipped. That's on him.
Garnett got to have these. First one's good. Still a 2-score ball game. This next one is going to become crucial right here with 3 scores and only 1 minute 16. It's still possible. Obviously, both coaches still have plenty of timeouts to use. We've not seen many of those called. Obviously, I was talking about that with Knight earlier.
Yes, they definitely do. It's coming down to the wire here.
Hey, great pickup, Nick. You are correct. It's still a 2-score ball game. We'll see Evan Deal, one of their big 3-point shooters. He'll turn the ball over.
And you're sending Smith to the line.
And you're sending Smith to the line. Great pickup there, Knight. As now, obviously, Armani Smith he's been the takeover guy for this game. This is where he's going to get those garbage points, as we like to say. He's going to just keep boosting those stats. He's already had a big game tonight anyway. So no matter how you look at it, this is the guy you want to close out these games.
And Dale, that's a costly turnover there. He's a young player, he kind of like coming off the bench, you don't really get a lot of reps, and that's a costly turnover there. Yes.
All right, so Jair Rose trying to make something happen. He'll pull up, elbow shot. That one's no good. Rebounded by Smith. They're going to foul Smith again.
Smith goes to the line again.
All right, well, we appreciate you, Nick, for joining us here on APSU's Network. It's been an absolute pleasure, my brother. We look forward to seeing you here in a couple of years. I should say next year, but I mean, Nick's been such a crucial job, did a great job here at Jerome, and I mean, that just shows you the Austin Peay Network. They just hands-on quickly here.
Definitely hands-on. Smith knocks that down. Definitely hands-on. It's a great opportunity.
It is a great opportunity. So Austin Smith will knock that one down. It's a 9-point lead. Starting to get a little bit out of hand here from Rossview, but Rossview's fought very hard tonight, and they've definitely shown a lot of grit.
They definitely have, but it comes down to possessions and momentum, and Kirkwood soon took that over in the third quarter.
All right, so Russell, he'll find Deal. Deal's got to have this one if they want something. That one's off the mark. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson puts it back. No good. Rebounded by Deal. Deal out to Jair. He's going to do a fadeaway 3. No good.
I feel like that's a great look for him. He just couldn't knock it down.
Still trying to shoot the ball. Huge block from Hines. Rebounded by Smith. And they'll foul Smith again, and Smith will go back to the line.
No, I actually think that's a jump ball there. Ball possession with Rossview. But this game is kind of getting out of hand. It's a 10-point lead. You got Morton there. Morton takes a three.
Morton, big time three, needed it. Not going to go. 19 seconds left. This game is looking to be about over. I think it's a good time, Jerome, to talk about the future for both of these two teams. As it stands right now, this is going to be another loss for Rossview. That's a huge highlight play.
That definitely is a highlight play right there by Austin. He gets a dunk. But yeah, the game is over. But like you said, for the future, Rossview they will stay in 4th place in the district. But that's a great win by Kirkwood. Hopefully, sooner or later, if they play Springfield again, they might get that push to 1st place.
I'm gonna say the reason they're behind Springfield is I believe Springfield did beat them in the districts, and they've actually played less district matches. They're 4-0 compared to now Kirkwood's now 6-1. So definitely a rematch to look forward to in the future. As far as Rossview getting over the hump, you know, a lot of seniors graduating last year, so they're still in that rebuild type of deal, like our buddy Nick said earlier. But all in all, just a great time. We're going to take this chance. Excuse me, not yet. We're going to get to go. Hopefully, we're going to talk about our key guy, Smith. We're going to talk about Smith.
Armani Smith, he had a great game tonight. I think he had around 19 points, maybe 21. And he got going well, and that's why he's a Mr. Basketball candidate for his district.
That is for sure. I mean, it was he was doing very well. I think he had 19 points until he kind of got into that garbage time type of plays where he's just getting everybody in. Now we do have Ashley Smith down there with Amari Smith. Ashley, down to you.
Hello, guys. So I am here with player of the game, Armani Smith. So tell me, Armani, it was a huge win for you all and a huge game for you guys as well. What were some of your thoughts leading up to today's matchup, just as it pertains to your performance and your team's performance as well?
From the start of from last week, we just came in. We just tried to be locked in because we let them come back last game we played them, so we just tried to be more locked in on that. So.
Thank you. Also, moving forward, what's one thing that you would like to see from you and your team so that you guys are able and have the opportunity to compete in that district championship game?
Just really maturity, don't stay disciplined, and yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Armani. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Ashley Roberts. Such a great job from you tonight. Good job to Armani. Credits to him. Armani Smith carried his team there at the end. Super good. You guys have been watching high school basketball on the Austin Peay Sports Network. We appreciate you. The final score being 62 Kirkwood, 50 Rossview. Our next broadcast on the Austin Peay Sports Network is Govs Hockey versus Alabama Huntsville. So be there. Join us on APSU-TV. Thank you guys so much here. I'm Braden Frost, joined with my good buddy Jerome Knight, and we will see y'all next time.